Austin has been one of the fastest growing cities in the entire United States for well over 10 years. And a big reason for that is the booming tech industry. There are currently over 160,000 tech workers in Austin, and that represents nearly 20% of all the workers in the entire metro. Plus, it's projected to grow another 20% over the next 5 years. So it's safe to assume that the growth of Austin is going to continue. Katrina Rivers is a tech executive from San Francisco who recently sat down with me about finding a house here. So what do you think of Austin so far?
Oh, it's so hot. How do you people stand this heat?
It does get hot during the summer, but the spring and the fall are both pretty nice.
And everywhere I go, all I see are trucks. Like, why do Texas people like their trucks so high up on the air? Like the other weekend, I was driving my Mercedes-AMG, and I felt like I could drive right under them.
Well, I think they call that lifting. They lift their trucks.
What is that?
Well, they lift it for off-roading.
And what is that?
Well, off-roading, that's when they kind of flip it into four-wheel drive mode, go off the road, out in the mud and all that.
Why would they want to do that?
Some people think that's fun. Well, let me ask you this. Have you been able to explore any of the areas around Austin yet?
Yeah, the other day I was in this place called Pflugerville.
Let me help you. I think you're trying to say Pflugerville. It's the P is silent. Flew, like you're flying, right? Flew-ger, like you're mad. Pflugerville.
Who would name a city like that?
Well, believe it or not, it's named after the guy that founded the town.
Anyway, so the other day I was driving on Pflugerville, and I actually saw one of those horse things. Someone was on top of them, like in one of those Western movies.
Right.
It's crazy.
Well, once you get outside of the urban core, you're going to see more and more of that kind of that farmland kind of feel. You know, at one time this whole area was like that. It was all farmland.
Oh, but that smell. Ugh.
You know, you really don't seem to be enjoying being in Austin.
If it was for me, I wouldn't be here. But we just started getting really big, and I get to open a sales office here in Austin, Texas.
Well, that sounds exciting.
I mean, then you do it. Sorry. It's just... Back when we were in the dorms, it used to be fun. But now we have all this, all this money, all this board of directors, earning calls, and all that stuff. It's just now starting to feel like a job, and it's so boring.
What exactly does your company do?
Does it matter? All that matters is the subscriber count. If you can get people to give you their payment information and make it impossible for them to cancel, then suddenly you got all this push of cash. Sometimes I don't even know what to do with all this money.
Well, I've never heard it described that way. So are you kind of like a software engineer, computer programmer then, or?
Do I look like one? No. You can get any programmers from any third world countries, but you need marketing. Marketing to get the subscribers. So yeah, without it, you can just be like a nerd guy living in their parents' house.
I see. I've never heard it explained that way before. Thank you.
My question is, are you gonna help me find a home here?
Absolutely. What we got to do is once we find the area that you like, it's going to be much easier to find the actual home. What do you think about the hill country around Lake Travis?
Oh, that's a joke. You have a dam that backs up the river and you call it a lake.
Okay, well, what about downtown with a luxury condo, city views, concierge?
That might work.
Once you identify the area that you'd like to live in, it's going to become much easier to focus that search to find the perfect house. Now you're going to need to excuse me because I need to get busy looking for condos for Katrina. But if you like this video, you got to check out this other one that I did. And don't forget to subscribe to my channel and hit that notification bell. All of my contact information is in the video description. So don't be shy. Let's make your real estate dreams come true.